Hey, this is Jeremy and Zan, and you're watching the Lotus Boxers.
What's happening, YouTube? Lotus Boxers here. You got Jeremy Bertarioni.
And Zan Syed.
And this is actually a video I've been wanting to do for a long time because I was excited for Esper Control to hit this standard. So we got Jonathan Hobbs, second place standard deck from the last Open. It's loaded up, lots of 2-ofs, lots of 3-ofs, and that's mostly for diversity in sideboarding, helps us build our options there. Zan, what do you think? Esper Control in standard? In standard.
It's a deck that I am not the biggest fan of, but I see why Jonathan Hobbs did really well. He had some interesting takes on the board wipes in the format as well as the card draw effects, and I think that he had the best Esper list by far, and that's why he's successful.
Sounds good. I like this list a lot. The Singleton Warden has been cool for us. Lots of gaining that tempo and sort of time-walking our opponents by putting a creature that's not very good on top. I think we're winning a lot of games that way. But really, this is sort of just your standard fare, 4x to Fairy, the Esper Control deck that we were all thinking of. We can talk about the sideboard. Basically, 4 Basilica Bell Haunts because they're nuts against the red decks.
Yep, and I think they're pretty good against the blue decks as well.
Yeah, I can see that. And then just your sort of general list of Hostage Takers, Duresses and Thieves for the control matchup, Hostage Taker for these mid-range decks so that we can steal probably Hydroid Crisis.
Ooh.
And then the Eldest, that's what Hostage Taker's doing nowadays, right?
Yep.
He's got a new gig. The Eldest Reborn. Let's crack on in there, dude. Let's hop to it.
Before we do that,
Okay, I got something very special to share with you guys. This one's for the longtime viewers. I wanted to do a shout-out to them. I actually wrote Magic the Gathering arena-themed haiku. So I'm going to get into my 5-3-7 mode for a second.
hype 'em up.
After a long day, MTG Arena starts. Salt rope the grinders.
Mic drop.
The instant gratification that you get with a haiku. There you go. Now let's hop into a game. I'm ready to really mess some people up with Esper Control in Standard. This one's for you, Majin Buu! Alright. I'll be on the play.
I think I'm going to keep
Okay.
based off of the search.
Sure.
Even though we have tap lands, we're on the play. I think it somewhat counteracts that.
We could draw a land. The Moment of Cravings will catch us up if we find black against the aggressive decks.
Yeah.
Why don't you call this? Dang it, too late.
Well, we found black, but it's too slow.
What do you think our opponent's on?
Mono blue. Oh, Drakes.
Ooh.
We're just all wrong.
Search fight.
Bang, bang.
You think it's Jeskai control?
Ooh,
Just like the Niv Mizzet Jeskai control?
maybe. Oh, what about blue-red control?
Whoa, is
What
that
about Teamer? Oh, Grixis.
Grixis.
All over.
Library.
Yeah. We'll take 2.
Yeah, we're slamming this, right?
Alright,
So that we can leave up Negate.
yeah, we have a lot of dead cards in our hand.
You know what? Chemist Insight's pretty good at those.
Exactly. Love it.
Dang, got rid of that Bedevil even though... Oh, he's looking for lands. Can't be doing that.
Syncopate would be rough.
I thought he was gonna ionize it for sure.
Ooh.
Graveyard.
Graveyard.
Gotta hit our land drops. And there it is. A removal spell for Search for Escanta.
We're just gonna stop him on upkeep. And his instead.
Boom. This is the kind of Magic our viewers are gonna love, dude. This is a high stakes, 2 great minds battling it out. And I have the front row seat.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna go for an upkeep. I decided not to. I really value. Actually, I think I'm gonna go on end step because if he counters this,
We could slam it to
we
Fairy
could
potentially.
slam
That'd be
Fairy.
that'd be the game.
I agree. And there's the Ionis.
Perfect. Let's
Alright.
slam this plane. Come on, land. I want to play a Planeswalker.
Alright, we got 2 looks at it. Library.
Yeah, this is it. This is Teferi online
And
with Negate.
what do you think about my
No, we definitely plus here.
Because he has Bedevil in his deck.
Yeah.
Bedevil is a problem.
Found another live card. This is all going so well.
Leave open some double blue.
Mortify really twisted this game, right? Like, without the enchantment mode on Mortify, we never get to incentivize this Ionize. Like what does he do to our search? Just nothing. And we get the Mortify. I just think it's great.
Negate is the real...
Negate's a big game,
Yeah.
but I just think Mortify setting up this chain, ooh, yeah, easy. Has been really positive.
Alright, let's take a look at that hand.
And we can try to hit our land drops. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So basically, Niv Mizzet over everything here, right?
I actually need to see how many cards he has in the graveyard. It's very interesting. The thing is, the Niv Mizzet doesn't represent anything.
It's a Niv Mizzet.
No, it's the one Kaya's right away.
But we can absorb every other card.
I think it's Ionize.
No way.
Ooh, or Carnage.
No
This
way.
card, no, this card doesn't matter because of the moments.
And we can just absorb it. Oh, and the moments. Yeah.
Ionize. It's Ionize. This card doesn't matter because it allows us to make Kaya's Wrath relevant.
All right, dude. I believe you. Let's see where this path takes us.
Okay.
Top.
Yep, I haven't drawn a land.
We haven't played a land this turn. How many cards are in his graveyard?
5.
Oh, yeah, so we're good. Draw a card, play a land, untap 2.
Should I play it untapped?
Nah.
I didn't feel like there was a cost. Is that
Yes,
fair?
Ionize instead.
Yeah, we're at 14 and we have absorbs. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that you can cast like an opt or a spell before this to get a card in the yard. So this will flip with this trigger on the snap.
A lot of people aren't seeing those pro plays, but the Lotus Boxers and our fans know all about them, especially because of you being a genius and stuff.
Here's the Niv Mizzet. We'll take this opportunity to draw some cards.
By moment. The moment you own it, you better never let it go. Oh, you let go of the moment. Eminem would be so sad.
Alright, so...
No, graveyard.
Yep.
We have 2 lands.
And it flips next turn. So we'll take this opportunity to minus here. Kaya's Wrath.
Let's Kai's Wrath first.
Yep. Kaya's Wrath first. But yeah, this is how Niv Mizzet plays out game 1. It's just not that great because you have the Kaya's Wrath.
Yep.
Ooh, no.
Bye, search for his Kanta. And then if we play an untapped land, we can absorb a Carnage. If we want to, we don't even have to, really.
To target opponent, so it cannot deal here. Carnival. Okay. Deal 1.
Sure. You think he's got another one?
I don't know.
Seems random to just Carnival. Yeah, there it is. I like absorbing it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Opponent's last card is a... Oof. That's
Okay,
fine.
That's fine.
We had to beat the Bedevil anyway. And now our search for his kind of
I
flips.
mean, that took a lot of cards from him. Graveyard.
Of course.
Transform. The game should be over now.
Of course.
Point. In case.
Point in case. That's what they say. That's what they say on the circus.
Definitely like all these Duresses, Eldest Reborn. I'm not sure about the Bellhound, probably no. But Thief of Sanities, yes.
Great, and we can cut the Moment of Cravings, I would think. Cry the Carnarium.
Let's think about what color combinations that he has. There's
Grixis.
a very high chance that he's bringing in Thieves.
Okay. I like this card against them.
Really?
Yeah. It's either a threat or it deals with these thieves that we're talking about.
The card that bothers me the most in this is not having the 4th Thought Erasure. That's a card I value very highly.
Okay. We gotta make 3 more cuts.
Maybe have all these Kaya's Wraths.
Boom. Now we're in. Let's play. We still have the Mortifies for Thief of Sanity. We could also absorb it or Thought Erasure it. And we have our own thieves to block his thieves, so we're kind of not cold
I
to the
really
thief
don't
game.
like the Warrant.
What would you put in instead?
Cast down.
All right, do a cast down instead of a warrant.
Because it doesn't really deal with Thief of Sanity, you know?
Okay.
And I think I'm happy with this.
Sounds good.
Damn.
Let's jam.
Right.
Our opponent is Jaya Ballard. Zan, what you think about that?
Pretty weak. Jaya is weak. What do you want me to say?
You heard it here first, folks. Jaya Ballard, the tax mage, just not up to the task of being an arena planeswalker.
Alright. Oh, this is the case of not having enough blue in your deck.
What are you talking about? We got negate up already.
Yeah, no absorb.
Absorb. Absorb's for kids. Only kids play with absorb. Great. Now we can insight. I can't believe his land came into play and tapped.
Alright. This is a pretty weird game.
Typical control game so far.
Yeah, usually post board we see a lot more creatures. Hopefully he negates this.
Maybe he anticipated that it would be about creatures.
It might be
and so-
syncopate.
Lame.
Oh, we already have another one. Interesting.
I think we should jam that with a negate backup.
Can't. We only have one blue. I think we're gonna end up playing this tapped and passing.
Okay.
I would have played it with negate backup.
For sure. No, I agree. I forgot we only have one blue. See what our opponent's got. Niv Mizzet next turn from our opponent.
Ooh, can he have two syncopates?
2 syncopates.
If he has the second syncopate, I feel like we're in a kind of a weird spot.
If he has the second syncopate, I'm calling the cops.
Ooh, ionizing this is great for us. I love when people do this.
Blue number 2.
Yep, I'm going for it. I had a feeling he was coming soon. All right,
Nasty.
those.
Nasty blasty. Who are we getting rid of?
Actually, very interesting. I think we actually just get rid of our absorb.
Okay, yeah, I see that. It's going to take a while for it to be relevant.
No, it's like it's either the. No, it has to be the absorb. It's the absorb.
Yep. This way we ensure that we get a thief hit in, basically.
I feel like we have a pretty high chance of finding. Nice. I really felt like he had a negate.
Me too. That's why I like getting rid of the absorb. But we can find another hard counter now after we use this contempt. Bye, Nicol Bolas. Ooh, maybe we can find a Nicol Bolas of our own. Have a little Esper Control with a flip to Nicol Bolas. Oh no, we won't be able to make the red. Lame.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna take the Ral.
Whatever you want. I could see taking Niv Mizzet.
The reason why I wanted to, it's close. My reasoning is that we get to play the Ral next turn with negate backup. But Niv Mizzet, we could have that happen if we draw another land.
True. You know, he might have the Eldest Reborn, so maybe Ral's. Oh, well, they're both the same in that case. I like just taking the more powerful card, Niv Mizzet. Keeping it exiled. If he plays a Niv, we can play a Niv, you know what I mean? Ral also kills Niv Mizzet, though. Ooh.
We definitely have enough instants and sorceries.
Let's just pick one.
Take the Ral.
Okay.
I think it's very, very, very close. I just feel like.
Wow, I love how Arena divides it into 3. We have an Insight in our graveyard. We'll negate that.
Goodbye. That would actually kill our Thief of Sanity. This is something that Arena does very poorly. Is
he auto tapped out of blue?
Yep, and that gave us the clearest answer ever.
Just an easy turn for us now.
Sometimes that auto tapper is great because it auto taps, and if you have like, ooh,
he's only got 2 cards in his hand,
and we're taking them.
Yep, 4 mana, Lightning you. That's out of your deck. So how do you like it? Ooh, I told you had the Eldest Reborn.
Eldest Reborn and the Niv Mizzet.
Nice. We got nice.
I agree.
I think his head's going to explode soon. Or their head's going to explode soon.
Good game.
Thief of Sanity taking us home.
GG's.
All right. Esper Control. I think we about put a bow on it.
Yep.
I love these types of decks in Standard. I feel like it's threats are generally a little weaker in Standard than they are in other formats, and you can leverage sort of format knowledge and matchup knowledge to build an advantage. I feel like our sideboarding there was a little superior to our opponents. Shout out to Jonathan Hobbs. Good luck getting a trophy at one of these things. He's been performing excellently on the SCG Tour lately.
For sure.
I'm all set. What about you?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. The deck really performed well. I think that we made some really good decisions. And don't trust the auto tapper.
Don't trust the auto tapper. All right. Lotus Boxers fans, I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe because we're trying to grow as fast as possible, and it's really making us pull our hair out. Deck list for you guys is in the description box down below. And I think we'll see you next time.
See ya.